What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. And yesterday we could have ended up having a much bigger day. But, you know, once again, just the inability to hit these four-mans as a full 4 out of 4 is honestly just been insane. To say we've gotten unlucky in the past 2 weeks is an understatement. It's been absolutely incredible the links we have gone to not hit a full 4 out of 4, just like easy, clean win. Yesterday we do hit a 4.25x, again, which is nice. It's nice to hit something like this. But this duo right here ends up DMPing. So this Phonic guy ends up not playing. He gets subbed in. And again, I don't know why you would ever get subbed in an eSports tournament. Like, it's not like you can get hurt or something like that. So the sub, if you added this guy plus the sub, I forgot what the sub's name was, they would have got 11 kills together. So, you know, you can kind of do the math. If Phonic was in the game instead of the sub, he probably would have got around the amount of kills that the sub got in. And they would have ended with around, 10, 11, 12 kills, right? So this would have hit if we would have had the sub be able to take Phonic's place. But unfortunately, PrizePicks just counts it as a full DMP. And again, I don't want to complain at a 4.25x, but it's just, again, this could have been a big, 9x or 8.5x, whatever it was, but we end up, settling for a 4.25x. This one right here, you guys, as you guys can see, we missed by 1 kill. Just crazy. Like, this guy gets 2 kills at the end of the map 1, and we end up kind of doing nothing with it. And it could have easily hit right here. Again, with League of Legends, if you guys look at this screen right here, if you look at all of the League of Legends plays, right? We got some League of Legends here. We got some League. We got some League down here. We got League here, League here. Every single League of Legends play that I sent out went green. So we have been really honed in on League of Legends. And honestly, I feel like we've been doing really good, like picking these lines. It just, for some reason, the four-mans are not falling into place, which has been super frustrating. I'm very confident that they will eventually start falling. This reminds me so much of the end of January. And like the end of January, if I go back and remember, just nothing was going right for us. Like, nothing was going right. The most insane things were happening. Like, it was football season too. So I remember like Terry McLaurin on the Commanders needed like 5 yards in the whole second half, and he ends up not getting 5 yards or something like that, while the Commanders were passing against the Eagles when it was Commanders versus Eagles in that NFC Championship game. And it was just crazy stuff like that happening, and it reminds me so much of this. And then we go to February, just a couple weeks later, a couple days later, and February we end up having a 95 unit month where just everything hits. And it's the complete opposite of this, where everything ends up hitting. We could not miss. And like, again, I feel like these plays that I'm sending out are really solid plays. Like, we do hit this 2-man here. Again, going into like some very near misses. This one is a 3 out of 4. This one, Valorant goes opposite direction. And then we have a nice correlated League of Legends 2-man, which is really nice. Same game correlation right here. As you guys can see, I take one player to go over assists on one team, and then another player on another team to go under assists. And then this was the YouTube play of the day, which is really nice to see. Really easy hit here. We have Camilo to go under 10 assists. And I feel like I broke down the plays really well yesterday of why I like these entries so much. I think Camilo is averaging like 3 assists a game or something. So I said, he's probably going to get 5 or 6 assists in this game. He ends up getting 3 assists. So they lost both the games pretty badly. He only gets 3 assists in these games. And then Audie, same thing here. I think he was averaging like 1 kill a game or 0.5 kills a game in a loss. They end up winning this game and he gets 1 kill, right? Kind of like I said. So, really solid entry here. We're now actually 2 days straight of the YouTube plays hitting. So the Cooper Flag discount hit with a League of Legends play the other day. And then the League of Legends 2-man. This was the only play I sent out yesterday. So, coming back, obviously, like, the League of Legends plays have just been on point, and I'm going to keep continuing with it. So in today's video, I do have a League of Legends play combined with a March Madness play. So stay tuned for that, because obviously we got the big March Madness tournament coming up, okay? So yesterday, again, it could have just been a way bigger day than it was. This is 2025 so far, you guys. At the end of the day, we are up 120 to 130 units so far this year. It's definitely been a just up and down past 30 days. It's been very frustrating, very up and down. Kind of went down, then we went back up, then we went down, then we went back up. Now we're kind of going back down once again. And it's like, if some of these 8.5x's can fall, multiple a day or something like that, which, happens a lot. If we go back onto some of these other months and stuff, other days, then we can instantly go up, 15, 20 units in a day, right? Like, if I go back to February and just kind of pull any sort of, 10-day period, right? You guys can see 38 units right here. And this was pretty much the end of February to, when did I even pull, right? End of February to the 20th of February. So that 8-day span that I just kind of randomly pulled. Again, I'm telling you guys, I'm randomly pulling spans. Like, let me just pull this 31 units right here from the 11th of February to the 16th of February. So in a 5-day span. Again, we can get very explosive growth very quickly once these things start falling to us. And I promise you guys, like, I've been doing this for a year. I know how this stuff works. And once you get things starting to hit, man, it is a very, very fun time. So, I know it's frustrating. Again, I've been very frustrated, like watching some of these plays just nearly miss, especially when I put in all the work to find these. And they look really good, right? They look like really solid entries, and I got to watch, another pair end up going opposite, or another guy miss by 1 kill or something like that, which has happened probably like 3 or 4 times in the past 2 weeks. Is we missed by 1 kill, which is crazy, right? Just that right there, if those 4 entries that I just estimated go the opposite way, right there, that's a 20, 25, even 30 unit swing that we could have had. So it's been very frustrating. It's been very up and down the past 30 days. But I will say, once we start hitting you guys, it's like an absolute rocket ship. And it's like something that I don't really think anyone else on the internet can emulate. Again, going up 125, 130 units, whatever you really want to call it, so far in 2025 is still amazing growth. There's guys that I talk to, there's guys I follow very closely. And I mean, they're up 40, 50 units in 2025 so far, which is still great, but we're still, doubling, if not tripling that in 2025 because our strategy is so firm and our strategy works so well when we just stop getting extremely unlucky. So if you guys do want to join the VIP, I'm telling you guys, the explosive growth is going to happen at some point. It's bound to happen. PrizePicks is just getting extremely lucky that we're not taking their money right now because we really should be taking thousands of dollars from them, so at some point we're going to once again. But if you guys do want to get into the VIP, you actually can do so pretty much completely free. The reason why I say completely free is all you have to do is put $10 into this app, which is called Wana Parlay. I'm partnered with them pretty closely. I do get a lot of confusion of what plays do I send out on the VIP. I do majoritively send out PrizePicks and sleeper plays. I would say 90% PrizePicks, 10% sleeper. So I don't send out really any Wana Parlay plays, but this is the method on how to get into the VIP for free, okay? So you can get in for 2 months free. All you have to do is text me the word Wana to my number, which is right here. And once you do so, I will get you guys in my VIP for 2 months free by just signing up for this app, putting $10 in the app, and then playing a $10 entry, which again, they have spreads, they have money lines, they have player props on Wana Parlay. They also have a big deposit match to $250. And today's a better day than any to bet because it's the end of March Madness. So if you guys want to throw down a $10 bet on some money line or some spread tonight, it's a really good chance to do so. And you'll get signed up for Wana Parlay, which will obviously get you the 2 months free of the VIP. And I am going to be giving away a Domantas Sabonis jersey that is signed sometime in the middle of this month. So it should be coming in actually in the next couple of days. So hopefully I can hold that up for you guys. And all you guys have to do is like, comment, and subscribe on this video to be entered in the raffle. So every single day that you like, comment, subscribe up until the giveaway, I'm going to be entering you an additional entry in the raffle. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's get into the play today. Obviously, it is the big championship game of March Madness. We have Florida versus Houston, and I'll be getting into that, but I do want to first talk about the League of Legends play. So we have Rookie right here to go over 11.5 assists. Now, I'm telling you guys, I like this all the way up to 13.5. So when I see a line at 11.5 and I like a line all the way up 2 assists higher, you guys know you're getting incredible value. And again, I showed you guys, we've just been crushing League of Legends entries. Like we really have, even though the 4-mans haven't been hitting, like the League of Legends entries, we've been crushing them, and they are so off sometimes on PrizePicks. Like especially, it's gold when you see anything like over 10 hours, because when these lines come out in the first 5-10 hours of them coming out, they are so off. Like they are so off. They are like crazy off, and I'll kind of explain why. Right, Rookie. Okay, he averages 10.27 assists per map. Okay, and he's playing 2 maps. You're averaging 10 assists, and he's playing 2 maps. That's almost like someone averaging 10 points a half or something like that. Like let's say someone averages 10 points and a half, and their line for the full game is 11.5 points, right? That would be an absolute no-brainer that you would take that in the NBA, right? Because he's playing 2 maps. So if he plays 2 maps, it's almost like playing 2 halves in the NBA. And again, it's like taking someone at 11.5 when they average 10 points per half. So hopefully that makes sense, but this is just absolutely incredible. And yeah, extremely good value. Rookie on losses, he has not lost very much this season because his team is a very, very good team. When he loses, he still averages 7.33 assists. Okay, so you do the math, you times that by 2, that's around 14.5 assists that he still should get, even if he loses both games in a row. And these are dead even odds. Okay, these are two really solid teams. They're not like the best teams ever, but they're really solid teams playing each other. And they're very even odds. They're like both minus 110 to win. So this is a coin flip pretty much. Like even if he goes 0-2 and loses both games, he could still easily go over this. If he wins one game, it's like almost guaranteed he goes over this, you guys. If they go 1-1, if they win map 1, lose map 2, or vice versa, it's like almost guaranteed that he wins this, you guys. And I do want to get into like this, right? This is just such an amazing thing. You guys can see I'm on actually a website called golg.gg. It's a really good website that has a lot of data. And every game this year that he's played so far, he's played, what is this? I think this is around like 10 or 12 games. I think it's like 12 games. This is the assist line. So this third number right here. So he's gotten 5, 8, 14, 12, 9, 8. So pretty much for 2 maps, you would add both of these together, right? You can see he played a best of 3 versus these guys here. And he ends up losing and then winning. So it'd be 9 plus 12 is his assist. So what is that? 21. He ended up putting 21 assists up versus this team, which this team is actually also a really decent team. There are some games where he is crushing this in one game, right? He gets 15 assists here. He gets 12 assists here, which goes over. He gets 13 assists here, 12 assists here, 14 assists here. Guys, I'm telling you, this is like an incredible line. This is an absolutely incredible line. I don't know what PrizePicks is doing. So again, lock in this rookie line. I would try to maybe even double down on it. Like maybe not put 2 units on this play, but take rookie with Walter Clayton Jr. under, and then maybe take rookie with some other play that maybe some other guy gives you that you're confident in, or that you're just confident in yourself. So the second play is going to be Walter Clayton Jr. to go under 7.5 rebounds, assists. Also, by the way, when I say the double down stuff, everyone please keep your unit size like consistent. Everyone please keep your unit size something down that you can handle, a loss with and stuff like that. There's always going to be turbulent times. So even though it's amazing to win and place a big bet and win the big bet, please keep your unit size to a manageable level. So hopefully everyone kind of understands that too, right? So just because I'm saying this is a really good entry, it could obviously still lose, and this guy could obviously still get, 7 or 8 assists or something and go under here. So second play of the day, Walter Clayton Jr. is under 7.5 rebounds, assists. So obviously I don't like this as much as the rookie line. The rookie line's like probably one of the best entries that I found all week. But I do really like this for tonight's game. So Walton Clayton Jr. under 7.5 rebounds plus assists. He has not hit this all March Madness, okay? All March Madness, he has not hit this line. His first game was against this team right here, is the North. I don't even know what this team is, North. He only got 7, and then he gets 4, then he gets 5, and then he gets 6, then he gets 6 versus Auburn that they just played, okay? As you guys can see, all of these defenses are really solid, like top 100, top 50 defenses. UConn is the 3rd defense. Right here, Maryland is 86th. What is this? Tech is 27, and then Auburn was 15. Houston is the number 1 defense in all of the NCAA. Okay, so Houston, number 1 defense, so they're better than all of these defenses. You guys can see UConn was number 3, and this guy only got 4. So now he's playing the number 1 defense in all of the NCAA. And the times they did go over this in his past 10 games was 2 of these games were Alabama. And if you guys don't know, Alabama, they have a really, really bad defense, one of the worst defenses. And a lot of these games versus Alabama are like 100-point games. They're like NBA scores, right? So you guys can see Alabama, Florida. Florida put up 100 points. Alabama, Florida over here. Florida put up 100 points. So the more points they put up, obviously, the more assists are going to happen. So again, Ole Miss, also really horrible defense. They're ranked 301th in all of the NCAA. So all these games over here are bad SEC defenses, maybe other than this Missouri game here where he gets 9. But again, all of March Madness where he's playing actual great defenses, he has gone under this line really easily. Not easily. I mean, he's definitely got 7 in some of these games, but he's gone under all of March Madness. And versus Auburn, he got 6, and he really hasn't even got close the past 4 games here. So I am expecting him to play probably upwards of 35 to even 38 minutes tonight. This is like the best player on Florida. and he's probably going to play a ton, right? Because it is the final game of March Madness, right? So definitely not straying away from that, definitely not shy of that. But a lot of times he is the shot maker, he's the shot creator, and you guys can see he only gets maybe 2-3 assists in some of these games, and maybe 2-3 rebounds in some of these games too. So this is going to be the March Madness line today, and then the League of Legends play today. So hopefully you guys understand that. Hopefully you guys can lock that in. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to get into the VIP, all you guys got to do is text me 5 letters, which is the word WANNA right here, and I'll get you guys into the VIP. Pretty much completely free. You just have to play a $10 entry on WANNA Parlay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.